Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Previously on Friday Night Quests. So as your giant
Chillin',
rhino feet come
right?
down and touch the brain's head, you slip through it,
Cool.
and the illusion fades.
Fuckity fuck.
Welcome, Linus.
And there are two doors to this chamber, and both doors shut. And you see Larai run up and slam his fist against the door right before.
Good.
And he's trapped in the room with you. Because now they're going to come in here and they're going to kill us. Our element of surprise is completely lost.
When we landed, you said you cut the rope immediately. You said you were sorry for
I was
what?
coming back. I needed to take care of something, but now we can't even get out of this room. You see a elf dressed in robes that you've seen before. You've seen these robes at a wedding, at Horace's wedding. And you see an elf standing there with a bow and arrow, knocked to fire again. Standing behind that elf, you see what looks like someone standing in armor, readying a large sword. Roll for initiative.
Now, okay, quick question.
Sure.
When you say an elf woman, are you being intentionally mysterious? Because that could possibly be my wife.
It's not Isolde.
Okay.
I can say, like,
All right.
you can see the hallway
Did
is...
you forget her name again?
Yes, I don't know her name.
You got it? Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't. No, I think I fed you that.
You just said
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yes, Isolde.
Yes. Just testing to make sure you remembered.
F minus.
But yes, so it's not too far down the hall, but it's dark, but it's not too dark.
Okay.
You would be like, oh, that's my
Yeah,
wife.
it's romantic lighting.
Romantic lighting.
And then the other one is a... And then the other one is a goldkeeper, which are the people who guard the vaults at the Kemp Estates.
That's
also
correct.
romantic.
Also very romantic.
Yeah.
All right, Sweeney, what did you get for initiative?
6.
Okay. Horace.
18.
Okay. Izzy.
7.
Okay.
1,000.
You and I have been really like side
I
by
know.
side in initiative for a while now.
Nice.
I rolled 6, but plus 1.
So, I want to get an understanding of where everybody is. Where you guys have just kind of smashed down the door. It's hanging off of its hinges. Down the hallway, and this is a darkly lit hallway, you see standing in some of the light radiating off the wall. By the way, I haven't really described how the lighting looks in here. We've kind of talked a little bit about how the walls have this kind of wave-like look where it feels very alien. Like the metal around you is kind of like a bluish steel. But it doesn't look like it's been molded in any natural way.
It's blue steel, it's not Magnum.
Yes, it's not Magnum.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Zoolander, thank you.
Yeah. And someone's like, what's this joke?
No, but really,
Oh,
there
some
is
people
probably
will.
someone like, I wasn't born yet. What movie are you talking about?
What movie is this?
It's a movie called Zoolander. It's
pretty good.
Go look it up.
But basically, down the hall, you see this waving form taking shape, and as it's curving around, you see as you see the hall kind of curve around to the right, you see at the edge is an archer in this green armor, looks elven, knocking another arrow, and behind her, you see in full goldkeeper armor, you can't see the face, looks like another goldkeeper holding a massive goldkeeper glaive. If you remember, they have different weapons, typically, the goldkeepers who protect the Kemp Estates vaults. This one is holding a what would look like a great sword. And along the walls, where typically there wouldn't be anything, you see what looks like outcroppings. I guess you'd consider them alien-like sconces, but instead of a flame, it looks like a pulsing, like, electrical beam is reverberating off the wall, creating this kind of blue electrical light. And it is only illuminated in the areas of where these two are standing leading up to you. So as it gets closer to them, it gets dimmer, but as it gets closer to you, it is brighter. And you see now in the Elder Brain room that you were just in, which most of you are still standing in, the sconces on the wall, which before there was just this kind of eerie glow coming from the pool that it was in. You see this electrical light start to illuminate on these alien-like sconces on the wall and start pulsing in the room.
Oh, so is it like a alarm system?
Who knows?
I mean, why would I even know that as a...
We have encountered them. We have encountered alarms.
We have.
Part of our job here is shutting down alarms.
Oh.
There's an
sure the
alarm
campus has
spell.
Because you know
there's-
how, like, when you pull the fire alarm as a joke when you're a bully in high school?
Yeah,
Nope.
sure.
And the lights do that, like, pulsing thing? Because it's the fire
yeah.
alarms?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like is happening. You never seen that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, if you pull the little fire alarm switch,
Oh, there's lights?
there's, like, the lights will pulse.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
Not the overhead lighting, but like little like
Yeah, little
yeah,
tiny
like
lights.
lights.
separate lights.
That's what makes me think, like, maybe the whole base is... I mean, so here's the thing. Jay just rolled initiative for about 10 minutes. And so I'm thinking these lights, these pulsing lights, are probably alerting the whole base.
Yeah, probably. Actually, Jay, are the lights dim where they're standing only, or are they only bright in the area we're in?
They get dimmer as they get closer to them,
But they don't like re-illuminate past them.
they don't re-illuminate past them. When you look further down beyond them, this place looks pitch black.
Okay.
And the room you're in, again, the electrical sconces are lighting up. Since some of you have dark vision, you're peering down the hall, and you can see past the Gold Keeper. You see what looks like step right behind the right leg of the Gold Keeper, and your dark vision only takes you about 60 feet, I believe.
Yep.
They're about 40 feet down, so you can start to see a little bit behind them. It's still kind of in a grayish color, but it looks like the foot of a beast, a furry foot behind the Gold Keeper.
Ooh.
And
That's creepy.
Sweeney, you see this. Izzy, you see this. Horace, you're looking down the hallway, and you can't really notice this, although for a moment you feel like you can. Anyways,
Yeah.
up next
fine.
is going to be the Gold Keeper. He pushes past the archer, draws the glaive at his side, and starts sprinting towards the door. Now, who's right at the door? I know, Horace, you just knocked it off its hinges. No, it was actually Izzy who
That was
did.
me.
As a
Izzy
rhino.
knocked it off the hinges as a rhino. Are you still in rhino form?
Yes.
So you're right at the door, probably.
I'm pretty
Horace
close
and
behind her.
Sweeney, where are you guys?
Sweeney and Tyrone are further back, but not that far back because, like, you know,
Yeah.
why be that far back? We're probably like 10 feet behind Horace
Yeah.
at most.
And
Okay.
I was very close. I was running after the rhino.
So this Gold Keeper charges up, basically doesn't get far enough, so kind of like does a full like dash, and basically charges right into you, Izzy, as a rhino to kind of push you back. So it's going to be a strength check.
Okay, hold on. Just pulling up my rhino stats.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That was a 20 on a strength check.
Oh, whoa. 21.
21, so he failed the roll.
Oh.
He's going
Yeah.
to roll again.
You ever tried to push a rhino? Not
That
easy.
probably feels familiar. Nope, he failed.
Like a wall.
So yeah, he slams into you to try to push you back, and you hold strong, and he basically, again, the Gold Keepers wear these full masks, so you can't see their face, so this basically emotionless mask is staring into your rhino eyes. Up next is Horse.
I'm going to, not threateningly, address the keeper. I'll say, Keeper, why are you here?
The Keeper does not respond.
Okay.
You can make like a quick insight check to see like
Yeah,
if,
yeah,
he,
yeah.
if he even like recognizes
Yeah.
you or responds.
Okay.
I have a theory.
Not that good of a roll. Probably like
So
a 9.
you can't really tell. It's hard. You'd have to roll pretty
Yeah.
well, especially because you'd
Yeah.
have to notice subtleties behind a mask.
Sure.
So, but you don't know
Okay.
what's going on here
My specialty is noticing subtleties behind masks.
behind masks. All right. Up next is unfortunately not you guys.
It's the rest of the base.
So, no. Bring it on.
Oh, interesting. Bad. All right. So
Interesting. Bad.
interesting. Bad.
You don't want to hear that from your DM.
So you hear a flurry as the first arrow flies from the archer. The first arrow aims for you, Izzy,
Yep.
as the rhino, and just as quickly as the first arrow leaves, you hear another as the bow strings again, and you see a second arrow shooting straight for you. So 2 attacks coming at you, and we've got Oh, the lowest is a 16. What is your AC as a rhino? I imagine it's pretty decent.
11.
Oh, not
Yeah,
decent enough.
rhinos don't wear armor.
Yeah.
They got that thick skin. All right, so you're going to take. It's not terribly bad. The first attack you're going to take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second attack you're going to take 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
After that second arrow has knocked, you see now stepping around in the darkness, which you can see Izzy and you can see Sweeney and Tyrone as well, starts charging towards you, is an owlbear in full sprint.
Shit.
Charging
so cute.
and basically leaping at you, Izzy,
Yep.
in rhino form with its claws coming down on you.
Yep.
Now, let's see if I hit with these 2 attacks. Ooh, both were terrible rolls. You're 11, right?
Yep.
No, one does. I did actually get an 11, but
Okay.
the other one was pretty bad. But yeah, so it's only 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
But as these claws scrape against your rhino hide, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, a Strength saving throw.
7.
So as these claws starts digging into you, you see as they're scraping against your hide, the claw marks are leaving behind seeds in your body.
Ew.
And plant starts ripping out of your actual rhino skin and tying around you and tethering you to the alien floor, and you are actually restrained and locked in place.
Okay.
Up next is...
It's not us, I know.
You don't see this other character, but essentially, as you're standing there, Mike, you see... Let's see, actually...
Who?
Oh, sorry. Sweeney. Do you have to take a test? Sorry, this is all fun and new.
Jay looks like he has like 100 monsters in
I
his
don't have
hand
100
right now.
monsters. So wrong. But basically, you see, rounding the corner, a tiefling quickly sprinting your way and whipping out a wand and pointing it in your direction. You
At
see,
who?
pointing it in the direction of the room where you're all in.
How far away are they?
They're about, at this point, sprinting down
I guess
the
if
hall.
we can
He'd be-
see them,
He'd
they're
be about
within-
30 feet at this point because he's
Okay.
basically running towards you. You see the end of his wand start to illuminate. You see flame
Counter
flicker
spell.
and blast. So
Rock
you're going to
you like
counterspell?
a counter spell. I'm only casting at 3rd level.
Yeah, and it's if 3rd level or lower, you counterspell it.
Yep.
You do. So you see it like the flame flicker at the end of the wand and basically shut down. The
Counterspell has no verbal component, so I just do the zip it motion with my hand.
and the tiefling looks down at his wand and shakes it in frustration. Up next is Izzy Buchanan.
I don't think these people are, people anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's your theory?
Larai told us about thralls
Uh-huh.
last time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I can tell from the tone of your voice and the expression on your face.
Oh, you're saying it's kind of a Chekhov's gun where if Larai talks about thralls, we eventually have to run into one?
I mean, he did warn us about them, and then we went into the place where they would most likely be, so I think that's...
Thinking about how to get out of a tangle, which is something so simple, but yet I'm like...
freedom of movement?
Wait, wait a second.
don't
If
have
you
that.
just don't become a rhino anymore, it will...
It's in...
Oh, but it's in your wounds.
Ooh, ooh, interesting.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, DM question. Don't your wounds go away when you become a person again?
I just retain the date.
Well, would she make the
Oh.
save again? If she's tangled up in the...
If you change shape, I'll allow you to make a save again when you change shape. But this is a magical thing, so it would move with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can tell you that this thing that did it to you would be clever enough to do that or know how to do that.
Sure.
So they're magical plants?
Those are definitely magical plants. They did not naturally grow on you.
Yeah, did you notice that they've been growing for the last couple of months?
Somebody was taking fertilizer and lovingly.
Like a
Could
horrible
I just
chia pet.
dispel magic?
Oh, because it came
Yeah.
out of
They're
the...
magical?
It came out of the owlbear's
Probably.
claws.
Worth a try.
Can I do that? I'm going to do that.
Spell magic?
Yes.
Okay. And how does dispel magic work? Do I have to make a check or something?
It's the same as counterspell, just if it's
Yep.
a...
Third or lower?
Third or lower, it goes away.
Okay.
Quick question.
And if not, then she has to roll for it.
Is it like a area effect? Or is it like targeted?
De-entangle?
No, the dispel magic.
It's a specific effect that you're aware of.
No,
like,
I mean, is it like an area that gets dispelled?
It's you focus on like a thing.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
okay.
if I cast a spell magic on you, I wouldn't
Got it.
neutralize every magic.
I was just a
effect
little
on you.
worried about Horace. I mean, Doris.
No, that would be pretty broken.
I was also worried about Horace because I'm always worried about him.
Yeah.
So you use Dispel Magic, you
Yep.
dispel it, and
Nice.
the tangled vines basically peel away off of your body and fall to the floor.
And you're still a rhino.
What are you going to do, Izzy? Well, I believe
That's my action.
that's your action,
That's
right?
my-
Are you going to move
it's-
at all?
It's a spell. No, I'm just gonna shake.
You got it. Sweeney, you're up next.
I will use my action to cast Fire Shield on myself, and then so Tyrone will use his action to cast Fire Bolt at the. Let's say. I don't really want to draw the ire of the spellcaster, but also I'm the best suited to deal with the spellcaster.
Yep, that's
so
why you're
I'll do
the-
Fire Bolts on the tiefling. No, wait, hold on. Tieflings don't mind fire damage
Right,
that
they're
much at all.
half
I'll
devil.
do Fire Bolts on the archer then.
Half devil, half demon. Or just bloodline. Somebody had sex with a demon. at some
Someone down the
point.
road.
Is that the only way to become a tiefling?
No, you can also make infernal pacts. 21 to hit.
Sure.
Cool.
21 to hit. You hit against
I
the.
wanna-
This is against the tiefling, right?
No. This is against the archer.
I could
Oh,
see
against the
myself
archer.
marrying
Yes,
a
you do.
Because the tiefling is going to take probably half damage
Yeah.
from my fire.
Yep, you do.
32 points of damage.
Okay.
Tieflings can have very
You've messed up this archer pretty bad.
freakish anatomy.
And by the way, the fire bolts.
I'm into it.
I'm trying to get better about this. Hold on. So fire bolts, I say abrackaboom. And
Okay.
then for
Good thing you remembered that.
and then for fire shield, I say skeldoes, and I touch my chest, and I have a little bit of phosphorus in my
Yeah.
hand.
Very nice.
I realize now why I don't like wizards.
Why?
Because they're nonsense.
All I need is a little dead firefly, and I can make myself surrounded by fire.
So
which I am, by the way. I'm surrounded by flames.
Okay.
So as the archer takes this damage, she basically puts her hands to the ground and looks up at the tiefling. The tiefling nods and looks back at the goldkeeper, and the goldkeeper nods as well. And you see, essentially, the ranger put her bow away and start to draw out two long, like, scimitars that are behind her, and start walking forward, preparing to do something.
These people seem organized.
The goldkeeper basically pulls his sword back from the rhino and steps back as well towards the tiefling, and basically gets his sword ready as well. Horace, you're up.
Wait, does she get an attack of opportunity as a rhino for the
Yes,
guy
you
stepping
do.
away?
You can attack the goalkeeper.
18.
18.
So we've been doing this podcast for like 30-something years.
3
or
years.
almost 3 years.
3 years as of this episode.
Yes, it does.
And I can't remember a single attack of opportunity we've ever done.
That's true.
That's
It's
because
happened. It's
people-
happened. I don't think that you guys have done. But
Okay.
many things have made
Oh,
attacks of
that's-
opportunity
Oh yeah,
against you.
I
Yeah.
guarantee I have been hit
If
or run
you
away
remember,
from attacks.
if you remember, in that ice prison, those
Oh, yeah.
devourers were making a lot of attacks of
yeah.
opportunity on you
Okay,
guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you people rarely get a chance to
You
leave
people.
your
Yeah,
field
that's
of
true.
vision.
I don't get the opportunity.
It's almost like most of the things you guys fight don't
Yeah.
use tactics.
right.
Yeah, you hit him.
Cool. Wow. Okay, a whopping 13 damage.
13 damage.
That's
Still pretty
whopping.
solid.
That's
Bludgeoning.
whopping. Was that
pretty
the
whopping.
keeper took that?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper took that.
All right.
Was he adjacent to Horace too? Did Horace get an attack?
I think I
No,
was behind
because the rhino was blocking the
Oh,
door.
that's
Yeah.
right.
So they all ran up and started attacking the rhino.
I was behind the rhino.
That's right.
Hortus, you're up next.
Okay, so
And by the way, I made it sound like the archer was like doing something. She was just fell to the ground and she started to draw her weapons. The goldkeeper actually made a move
right,
back.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't want anybody to feel like I'm acting characters out of order.
Yeah, if anybody wants to write in to correct Jay,
Yeah,
that
please.
would be great.
Tweet at partial arc.
Okay, so I do feel a little conflicted, but I'm going to go full attack on the goalkeeper because he's not responding, and normally I can sense from behind people's masks what they're seeing and feeling. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go full. I have so many dice to roll.
Do you need the app?
No.
Oh, because a listener, by the way, wrote into us and reminded us that Horace has 4 attacks.
Yeah.
As level 20,
Yeah.
which we said in, season 19 and then just have not been doing.
Yep.
So here you go, everyone. Enjoy Horace,
Sound
Enjoy the
of
sound of dice.
the 20th level fighter.
This is let's do a little ASMR. These are my dice.
it actually sounds really good.
So I'm using a couple D20s here.
Here we go.
D&D ASMR.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Wow.
Oh,
I see a
one
natural
critical,
20.
one natch, and then maybe a couple misses because I got a 13 and a 12, and then I also got a 23, 4, 5.
What's your lowest?
12 and 13.
12.
12 is not going to hit.
Okay.
13's not going to hit, but
Okay.
everything else will.
All right, and I got a critical, so
Yeah.
that's
and this is all going into the owlbear, correct?
no, this is going into the goalkeeper.
Oh, you pushed past
Yeah.
and went for the goalkeeper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The owlbear is going to get an attack
Oh, okay.
opportunity against you because basically you're all in this
Yes.
tight corridor.
Yes.
So running past it, it's going to swing
Fair
on
enough,
you
fair
once. Nope, that's not going to be enough.
Ooh.
Not with your armor.
Nice.
So it tries to slash at you,
Yeah.
basically glances off your armor, and you go up and
So, and I roll twice damage,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, you do.
For the
on
crit.
the crit. Okay, so 8 plus 7.
7?
Yeah.
8 plus 7 plus your damage.
plus my damage.
So that's 18.
Yeah.
In addition to your
Yeah, so 18 plus
15.
15. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
33.
All right. Nicely done. Up next is
How did the goalkeeper react to me attack?
when you slashed into him,
Yeah.
you didn't hear very many like grunts or pains. Like you heard like air leave his lungs, but he didn't say anything else.
Did it look like I've messed him up at all?
Yeah, well you did some damage. Like
Okay.
he's still standing.
Yeah.
Like this, like now that you're up close, like if there was any question about it, this looks like and fights like and moves like a goalkeeper. Like
Okay.
yeah, so it's not
So
like
I would
it's not
even-
like you stabbed him and like a bunch of bugs fell out of him or something
Oh.
like that. Like this,
Because
there's
that's what I
blood
assumed.
and
That's what I
you
assumed.
see see blood and like this is a
Okay.
regular guy.
One other question. I can recognize his fighting style? Like, this is...
You do?
genuine? Okay.
Yeah, you've seen like the way you've seen them train before.
Okay.
He looks very capable. The archer basically moves up with the 2 blades and goes to stab them into you, Horace.
Okay.
So 2 attacks.
Elvish blades.
Elvis blades.
Elvis blade.
Elvish
Elvis's
blades.
Elvis's blade.
My
Elvis's
God,
2 blades.
real
So they're
bad
just
rolls.
covered
No
in
way any of those hit
sequins.
you.
Okay.
And
So-
in any other world, you would love it.
Neither.
It wasn't about the rolls. It was about how good I am at defending myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that's how I see AC. Can
Yeah,
take
it's
take
the sh-
form in many in
It's
many
the
ways.
shield
Yeah.
and the
Yeah. And the shoulder movements.
yeah.
And that shoulder
Those are
shake.
those are important.
Oh, like Henry Cavill reloading his arms in that Mission Impossible trailer.
That's a great moment
That's
in that
such a
trailer.
great.
Oh, I
Why
forgot
does
actually.
he do that?
I actually didn't spend a spell slot on counterspell because I can use it once for free
Whoa.
for short and long rest because it's a signature spell.
And basically, you see this all happen in a moment because these two are kind of acting at the same time. So I'm going to describe what they're doing at the same time. You see the tiefling start to take off and start running at a full sprint for the doorway for where you guys are, like arms swinging. You see energy start to crackle around it. Just then, you see the owlbear's claws basically rear back up, and you see its eyes flash and. Tyrone,
Counterspell.
Tyrone, Sweeney,
Nice.
Counterspell
Izzy,
at
all of you in the
level
room behind you
5.
feel
What?
just heat start to build around you.
I'm counterspelling that at level 5.
Does
All
it
right,
look
level
like the
5.
owlbear is casting a spell?
It looks like it is casting a spell.
It's a person.
Okay.
That means
Oh, it might be a druid.
It's an.
Oh fuck! It might.
So you said level 7?
No, level 5.
So what does that do?
be. If it's 5th level or lower,
It is not. You're
Then I
going
gotta-
to
Oh my
need
God.
to roll
So
a check.
this could be another adventuring party.
probably is.
Oh my gosh! It's like Shaun of the Dead when they cross themselves, but in a like.
Yeah.
I did not meet the.
And so that means the
So-
goalkeeper's me in this scenario. And then you're the tiefling, Sweeney.
Yeah,
And
But
I'm
who's the
druid.
our various guests,
Tyrone's the elf.
or Lorai,
Lorai.
or just your wife, or some of the other guests we've had on the show.
Yeah.
We generally are a party of 4.
Wow.
So I'm going to need
gonna have to
Izzy,
kill
Sweeney,
myself.
and Tyrone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Yeah, now I roll good. That's good.
Ooh, I'm really.
Sweeney, what'd you get?
Oh, sorry. I got a 21,
Okay.
and then Tyrone. Ooh, Tyrone got even higher, I think.
That's good enough.
No, sorry. Tyrone got an 18 because he does not have the same bonuses that I
Okay,
do.
Izzy?
15.
Okay, so Tyrone and Sweeney, you guys don't take the full brunt of this. But you will take 20 fire damage.
Okay.
Izzy, you...
Oh, I take half because of fire shield.
Oh, perfect. So you only take 10. But Izzy, you will take 40 fire damage.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm a person again. I'm back to my Izzy shape.
Oh.
Thank you.
So what happens is this owlbear's eyes flash, and you see like someone... The room starts to, the vision around it as if like gasoline and gas is whirling around you, and fire just ignites and just crackles and rips apart the Elder Brain's room.
Was that a firestorm?
Also,
Yep.
Lorai is going to have to make a
Yes,
save.
it was.
He fails, so he takes 40 damage as well.
Oh, buddy.
His clothes ignite with flame, and you see him like fall on the ground, kind of gripping himself. He's hurt.
He's butt naked.
He's butt naked. And then as this flame dissipates, you see now, going up the back of the owlbear, you see the tiefling run up the back of the owlbear and jump into the room, sailing over the former rhino, which was blocking the door, basically skinny enough.
We call her Izzy. We don't call her the former rhino.
Yeah.
Former rhino,
Thank
the
you,
former
Horace.
rhino, Izzy, basically scaling, soaring into the room, and you see this magic that was building up suddenly snap, and in his place...
You know what? Tyrone's going to use his one free counterspell of the day.
Good job, buddy.
Level 1. Level 3. So is it third level or lower?
Okay. It is not a spell.
Oh, well, would he know? I guess he would know.
I'll let you make an Arcana check.
That's a 2 plus 11. So 13.
Here's the thing. In my opinion, like, you use spells when you kind of recognize that it's a spell. Kind of. This is a tough one.
I'm a 20th level wizard.
You're a 20th level wizard. You'd know that's not a spell.
Okay.
You've never seen anything like that before.
Okay, cool.
But basically, you see him rip out of the air, and in his place coming down on top of you, Sweeney,
Sure.
is the Goldkeeper, sword ready, swinging at you.
Oh!
And just in your place, you see where the Goalkeeper was, Horace, is the tiefling land, point the wand right at you, and you see fire start to spout from the end of it.
How far away?
I counterspell it.
I actually... now Tyrone would like to use his one counterspell
Okay,
of the
you
day.
can.
Is that a third level?
Are you going to use just a standard one?
I have to for the free
Yep,
one.
it is a third level or lower, so you do stop it. So again, like,
Oh, yeah,
this thing
nice.
shakes its wand pissed off. This is the second time you've done it to this spell.
Guys, why don't we ever do cool moves like that?
Sure enough.
No, Will, you...
Sweeney, why don't you ever run up her back
Yeah.
and jump into a room?
You've...
Because I can't switch places with people.
Okay.
Sure enough, by
always,
the way,
always
this,
an excuse with you.
this Goldkeeper was holding actions, and we'll be using all of them right now.
Sure.
We're seeing
So-
better versions of ourselves.
Yeah, this is the cooler team. I wish I was them.
Are we just going to give up and be like, all right,
Yeah,
you guys
we're all
win.
gonna die here, and then we're gonna start role playing.
Or do we kill them so we're the best? Because
I mean, that's what proves it. I
that's
think.
what my little heart's telling me to do.
All right, so so this thing comes down and makes 3 attacks with its glaive on you, Sweeney.
Jesus.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Oh, that's a crit.
So for that, I'm going to use Illusory
What the
Self.
hell's going on?
I'm going to use Illusory Self, which means that I can just negate one of the attacks by creating an illusion of myself.
Nice.
So you're gonna negate that crit?
Yes, please.
That makes sense. Lowest is an 18. Sorry, no, the lowest is an 18. Yep. I think that hits you.
Not with Shield. I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction,
Okay.
which I can do for... Hold on.
You know, I was about to say we're really
Nope,
cool,
I can't.
but I
What?
realized it's that Sweeney's really cool.
Pretty
Cool. We're all
I mean,
pretty
I'm
cool.
okay.
Can't cast Shield because I
I'm
used my
okay.
reaction on the counter.
Are
You
you
did. I was
kidding me?
about
You've
to
done
say
great
you've used your
things.
reaction
I
already.
just think, dude, what he just did was super cool.
So you see basically coming down the first powerful attack, the one that he got massive air on. The Illusory Self takes the hit, which
I
would have been the
just-
crit.
My casting for that is... No, don't hit me!
And basically...
Oh, shit, I can't do that either. It's a reaction.
Oh, you can't do Illusory Self either. Oh, no. So...
It's fine.
Ouch. Okay, so you go to cast it, and you're like, oh, wait, I cast a counterspell, and the first glaive swipe comes down and deals, 38 damage with the first swing.
Okay. How many hits is that total?
3 total.
Okay, cool.
So 38 damage with the first swing, like cutting right across the front of you. The second slash comes up and you take 19 damage, and then the third one comes up again and you take 19 damage.
Okay, cool. You're going to take 68 from fire damage from my fire shield.
There we go.
So hang on, how much? It was 19 twice for the last two?
19 twice for the last two. So that's yeah, because it's 36 and 36. So you just took 72 damage.
Cool. I'll do that. Hang on.
Goalkeeper, baby.
I need to do some math, and quite a lot of it, actually.
Does he make any saves?
Nope, he just hits me and takes damage.
I
love
you
it.
had my stuff.
Give me stuff back. No.
Kelly stole all my magic.
Finders keepers.
He takes 29 fire damage.
Oh, nice. As he lands, and like you've kind of reeled back, the fire has like scorched into his armor. You see him basically. He has his, like, after he's done his 3 attacks, his sword's against the ground, kind of taking in the fire damage. You see him go and breathe, and you see his muscles, like, contract a little bit and then, like, reside. And you see him, like, stand up, and it looks like some of the pain he was feeling has wiped away from him doing
The
this.
second wind, baby.
Yeah, that's a fighter. Can't teach that.
Can't do it?
I'm just thinking about all the missed opportunities we've had to work out coordinated attacks.
I know, we're dumb.
All right.
And
Well,
yet we've gotten this far.
So I run off of Kelly's back.
Yep. And then
Sweet. Do some swan dive.
and I'm a
Pushing her over.
brontosaurus.
And Izzy, you're up next.
Okay, I'm back to my my normal self, my little two-legged self. I'm going to take the shield.
The shield of beast?
Yeah. I'm going to take the shield of Sharati off my back and punch it and say blood before bitches.
That's right.
Wait, I can deliver that better. Blah, blah.
That's better.
Bumblebee.
That was a lot better.
Blah, 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 blah.
The things inside are just like, we're just not feeling motivated.
Shaking the shield. Blood before bitches.
And out of the floating black stone hive, you see the blood swarm just swirl around you.
And it says, did you say blub before
Blub, blub, blub.
bitches?
Blood before bitches.
Blub before
They all give
They
you...
just start attacking me.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch.
And just to kind of remind our listeners, what mechanically does this swarm do for you?
It's a live nest of blood fireflies that will defend me and with their lives, but if I am hurt, I have to make a charisma check, or else they will attack me.
Oh, God.
And they give you what to your AC?
+3.
There you go.
That's rad.
Yeah, that's really good.
And
So I'm at, like,
and you do not need to carry it,
18.
so it doesn't take up like a shield slot or anything like that.
Because it's just a little hunk of rock.
Indeed, it is. Okay, and Izzy, you've whipped this out. You've called forth your swarm. What do
Yes.
you do now?
Get her.
Well, they can't attack.
The blunt, the
They
owl
can't.
bear.
They cannot attack.
Why not? It
They're,
says
they're a shield around
They're a
you.
shield.
Oh.
They're still magic. They're not like
Oh.
they're not like
they're
creatures.
just defending.
They're
Yeah.
defending. Yeah.
They're like
Cool.
it's like my fire shield.
Cool. It's like at the Mummy. Cool. So that's I'm just covered with bees now.
Can you do another action?
Do you have a bonus to transform?
I feel like calling them is an action.
Okay.
But you could calling out like the summoning that of the rock. You're just speaking words. Like that's not going to cost you an action to do that. Like
Nice.
you're not like imbuing it with
Ooh.
magic to make it happen. Just as a bonus action, you can call them out.
That's really good.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast hold person on the owl bear.
Okay. What
They
kind
have
of
to
check do I need to make?
A wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Are we on a little walkway over the water?
Not over anything. This is it's
hallway.
actually feels very claustrophobic.
Oh,
in
we're
this
in the
place.
hallway.
You're in.
This-
You are in the hallway
Okay,
because you've run past
yes,
into it.
yes.
But Izzy and Sweeney and Tyrone are still in the.
Where's Larai?
Larai he was on the other side of the room. Remember, there were 2 doorways out
Yeah.
of the Elder Brain. He's on the ground, kind of recovering from the flames that's just kind of ripped into his body.
Is he in the initiative order?
Not yet.
Oh. Did he roll though?
No, he has not, but
Oh.
he will shortly.
He's a pacifist.
He's just like, what?
Just chilling?
No, he will.
I don't see him as a fighter, so
That was a real bad roll. Do your hold person.
He's held.
the owl bear is held.
So what does hold person do again?
Just hugs you.
Oh, perfect.
Oh
Oh, just so you know, I got a
shit, it has to be a
14.
humanoid.
Do it to the tiefling.
It is a human.
Owlbears are not
Owlbear's
humanoids.
not a humanoid. Even I know that.
Oh.
Tieflings are. Do it to the tiefling.
I'll do it to the tiefling.
Fair enough. So the tiefling will fail. It wouldn't have mattered because that
The
roll-
target is just basically paralyzed.
They're petrified.
Do I get to make a saving throw for it every turn, or is it,
At
am
the
I just
You have to
end
do
of
a
each of
wisdom
your
saving
turns.
throw
at
every
the end
time.
of their turn? Nice. That was good. Okay, great. Sweeney, you're up.
Yeah. I would like to cast Hold Person too. I don't have it. I've never learned it, so I can't. But I really wish I could, because it'd be
spell.
so helpful right now.
Good spell.
It's a good spell.
But you know what I am gonna do, actually, is I'm going to wrap my arms around my good buddy Tyrone, and I'm gonna dimension door
Oh.
out, just further out of the hallway. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of the death box. This place is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Are you leaving us? Are you?
No, I'm getting towards Horace.
You don't
Yeah.
want to be next to the goalkeeper?
Not especially. So I say Ostium Apertum, and then we appear in the other room or in the hallway, just like 10 feet further past Horace.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do? Oh Jesus, this is grim. I'm gonna turn around, and Tyrone's gonna use Disintegrate
Cool.
on the Tiefling, who auto fails Dex saves,
Oh, yeah.
which means he just can't do anything about this.
What happens? Describe it in detail.
Tyrone turns around and just holds out the wand, because it's the twin wand that we're using.
Yep.
And there's the green beam of light.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
And then this guy gets double wrecked.
Do you just do a ton of damage with it now?
36 plus 40, so 76 points of damage to the tiefling.
Wow.
And it can't.
Nope.
Save.
Nope, because it's...
You obliterate this guy.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Cool.
Coordinated attack, hold person, and disintegrate. We
All
can do
right.
them too.
Nicely done, guys.
Right.
There you go.
That was
Right.
nice.
Teamwork.
Cool.
I mean, you didn't jump off anybody's back, but...
I mean, we can.
Oh,
do
and then
that.
Tyrone just piggybacks onto me.
Oh,
just
yeah,
for
that's
fun.
right. That's right. No, that happened.
I'm like the reverse Wicker Man right now.
Yeah.
I just have that visual.
Bees?
What? Oh,
Just
yes.
covered with bees.
Yes.
Covered in bugs.
I was like, what is a reverse Wicker Man? Because I was like, is it that you're an entire village trying to trap somebody? I'm an entire village trapping
I am
one
the
man.
bee suit backwards. I'm a backwards bee suit.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
So the goalkeeper spins around, and then now that both Tyrone and Sweeney have left the room, is attacking you, Izzy, and makes 3 swings at you. So, the lowest is a 17.
Oh no, 18. You got to beat an 18.
There you go. 2 of those, actually, quite literally 2 of those are 17, so they miss. But the third one does hit you. So that will deal some damage. That'll be 19 damage to
Do
you.
the bees hurt attackers at all?
They do not attack. Give me plus 3 AC without having to hold anything.
But I just took damage, so I have to do a charisma check.
Yes, you have to make a charisma check.
Uh-oh.
Suck them now.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
But they did stop 2 19 damages.
You have to
from Metagear.
scream blub before bitches.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No.
Did you fail?
7.
So
10,000.
So
Well-
what? It would just be 2d6. Just quick piercing damage, and then they return to their form. They're mad at you.
I mean, sometimes when you're defending somebody with your life
9.
and they get hurt, you're angry. And you
9.
want to hurt them now.
Well, because they don't trust that you're strong enough to wield
Yeah,
them.
they're like, how dare you?
They're fickle.
It is an evil. The history of it is
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not questioning the magic.
Oh, there you go. But they're still under your command. They just had to take a little bit of a.
Had to blow off some steam.
Here,
So does she have to call them again? Or
Blood
they...
before bitches.
they're back under your control. They just are testing your metal,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, so that was the goalkeeper. Dealt 19 damage, and you took 9 from your blood friends. Horace, you're up next.
I just realized we say butt naked, but it's actually buck naked.
Yeah.
I always knew that. Wait, what?
I say butt naked.
butt naked.
Buck naked.
Why?
Butt naked. Is
Why
that what I
buck?
like? Because you
Is
see her
this-
butt.
is
You
this
see
the-
your own butt.
Is this the
But no,
time?
but why is it buck?
Huh?
Is this the time?
Yeah.
It could be.
As I'm saying this, this is Horace saying that. I attack the owlbear casually. Oh, I walk away from the pile of dust that was standing in front of me, or
you do
kneeling
like
or
one
whatever.
little rocket kick.
Well, no,
to it,
you
like,
weren't.
whee!
You weren't next to the tiefling.
Yeah, because they switched places.
They did.
Oh, that's
the
right.
gold
You
keeper.
were.
So I do a nice little. What was the kick you wanted me to do?
Rocket kick.
I do a
One
nice
leg
little rocket kick to sweep away the dust.
Whee!
You're like the
Perfect.
opposite of a barbarian, because you're never angry.
Yeah, that's my secret.
The archer will get a swing of attack of opportunity on you.
Oh,
The archer's next to you.
Oh,
Maybe just-
well, then I actually I want to attack the closest thing, whatever is close.
The elven
Yeah,
archer
yeah.
is right in front of you.
Okay. Attractive?
You're married.
I mean, it's open.
I would say, all elves kind of look pretty
We've
pretty
established
solid. But I would say not blowing you away. I would say Isolde is much more attractive.
Ah. but the
But
taboo
that's-
makes it hot.
But that's my as God's personal.
Okay.
She does have a wonderful personality.
Yeah,
Sure
there you
she
go.
does.
Good
All right,
hair.
here we go.
She donates to charity.
4 attacks.
It wasn't it an arranged marriage?
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Okay.
I mean,
But they do like each other.
14 is my that's my lowest.
14 won't hit.
Okay. Next lowest is 19.
That and everything higher will hit.
Oh, okay. Good. No crits. But I got 11 damage plus 18. 28. 29.
29 damage?
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
You know what also is solid?
What?
You know what?
My wiener
So-
when I look at elves.
So, so
Yeah.
your 3 slords.
Dude, the alien's coming out of Jay.
Yeah.
Get back in there, Gary.
So your 3 swords slice into this elven archer, and she looks pretty messed up at this point.
Oh yeah, because she was already a little hurt.
Yeah, she was actually pretty hurt
By the firebolt.
by the
That's
firebolt.
right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. The archer kind of reels back from you, Horace, from taking those hits. Again, looks towards the owlbear, and you don't hear anything, but it looks like she's looking intently at the owlbear. The owlbear looks back, and it looks like the archer is basically stepping down and getting into a crouch position, holding an attack, looking up at you, Horace. The owlbear looking back, again, this is all happening about the same time, because it's at the same time in the initiative.
Another coordinated attack.
The owlbear's eyes flash again. This is a spell, so I want to say that are you looking to counterspell?
I would like to, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do Sweeney, or Tyrone has used his counterspell for his free one, so we will use then a spell slot for Sweeney.
I thought he hadn't because it wasn't a spell.
there was
Oh
a-
yeah, that's right.
There was another one later on.
Right.
I'll do a level. I'll just do level 3.
You will have to go higher. You'll have to roll for it.
I got a 15.
Nope, you will not succeed. So immediately you see the archer's body begin to shape and change, and you see beneath the archer, who is now kind of crouched, you see her elven skin turn to pitch obsidian black. You see her body start to lean down and get longer. Her back and spinal cord starts to extend and elongate. You see out of the top of her back, you see one tentacle pop off, a second tentacle pop off her back, and a tail extend out her back. You see several claws and arms form out at her face, take a black cat-like face. And this is something you haven't seen in quite a while, but it looks a lot like...
Displacer beast.
Correct. And the archer leaps up at you, formerly archer, rearing back, claws digging into you, Horace. So it makes its attacks.
I watched this whole transformation quietly.
Oh, that's a crit.
And
So the lowest attack will not hit you.
Okay.
It's a 17, but the crit definitely will.
okay.
So you're going to take... So that'll be 20 piercing and bludgeoning damage
okay.
from this Displacer Beast.
Okay, I died. I'm just kidding.
Oh, darn.
That was it.
Bye.
I have been slowly cutting myself to keep myself at 20 hit points.
All right. Izzy, you're up. You got this gold keeper right next to you.
That's nice. We're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
Oh, not the same.
I'm gonna-
the same old nonsense we always do.
Make a bunch of quips.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more quips.
No more
Yeah,
quips.
no more quips, y'all.
We'll stop doing quips over my dead body,
Sure.
and maybe not even then.
Probably
Yeah.
not. Probably we'll still do them.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Dominate Beast
Ooh.
as my last 4th level spell slot.
I assume you're looking to dominate the owlbear.
Yes.
Okay.
It must make a Wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
Ooh. If I win, we're gonna figure out who they are.
Wisdom is, so that'll be wisdom saving throw. It's a +9, and I rolled a 14, so that's a 23.
Oh,
Well, that didn't work.
bummer.
So the wisdom is strong with this one, with this beast.
Apparently.
So, okay. Or are you gonna move at all, Izzy?
You could bonus action wild shape again.
Yeah, I'm an owlbear now.
Okay. So you shape shift into an owlbear. Very cool.
Well,
I'm,
wild
I'm
shape.
cuter though.
You wild shape into an owlbear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need the stats on that.
Sweeney, you're up.
Go.
I would like, man, a lot of things I would like to do. Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you. If I cast a spell of a higher level using the wand, is the higher level version in the other wand, or is it just the
No,
baseline?
just
Okay.
the baseline.
That's fine. That's sort of what I figured. I am going to cast Greater Invisibility on Horace.
Okay.
Well, thanks.
Nice. Oh boy.
That means even if I attack, I don't go invisible.
Yep. Evanescere, I touch you and you are invisible. And then
Who wins in a fight? A displacer beast or an invisible
20th level
fighter?
fighter.
I have a feeling it's going to be the fighter.
Found the owlbear.
And then what Tyrone's going to do is firebolt against the owlbear. I'm going to try to break that dog's concentration.
What?
That was a natural 20.
Woo!
Yikes. Well, you
Oh, wait,
hit
was that bad?
for sure.
51 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage. My God.
Yeah, natural 20 on 4d10.
Jeebus.
Wow.
Okay, so
I
you
rolled
like.
exceptionally well.
I mean, my God.
there were a lot of 8s and a 9 and a 10.
and that was from a firebolt, right?
Firebolt is a cantrip.
Jesus. Okay, well, the owlbear,
Wow.
its like feathers and fur are charred. This wave hits it, and you just see it. The owlbear screeches into the air as its like body is just like coated and cooked, essentially. You can start to smell it. And
does it
now it's
have
going to
any-
have to roll for a concentration check.
Cool, it has to get a Constitution saving throw. DC is 25.
Oh, good.
'Cause it's half the damage I did.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm glad I got that.
25. I think that's impossible. It is. Concentration breaks immediately, and you see the archer, the former displacer beast, return to archer form. She doesn't look very happy about that. Up next is the Goldkeeper, who now has an owlbear in front of him and is going to start swinging at the owlbear. Here we go.
But the bad owlbear is still an owlbear.
The bad owlbear is still an owlbear. Hasn't changed.
That's not a lot of hit points.
How many do you have?
As an owlbear?
Yeah, yours.
59.
I would eat an owlbear.
Oh, for sure.
Oh boy.
I'm just amazed that this is combining my favorite
So-
things, birds and bears. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Two of
Owlbears.
those are definitely going to hit you, Izzy.
This is great.
One is a crit.
No.
So
They got
you-
those owlbear stats to give you a little buffer.
So 36 plus 19, so you're taking 55 damage. So you still have 4 health left, if I remember correctly.
4
An
owlbear health.
4 owlbear health.
That's how good Jay knows owlbears. Wow. Oh, you have one in front of you. Okay.
There's an owlbear fighting right
I
now.
was like,
He has the stats for the
damn,
owlbear.
Jay's got a real good memory for owlbears.
Guys, I remember the HP of every animal in the game.
They are the same owlbear.
Yeah, that's right.
She has mimicked it.
Wow.
And now they both look almost similar in terms of
How fucked up they are.
health standing. All right, so up next, Horace. You've got a once previously a displacer beast, and now very concerned elven archer. in
That
front of
only
you.
lasted 6 seconds.
Yeah, it was very moment. She was like super excited about it. Got a couple swings at you.
I don't even know if it happened. I don't even trust my own sight.
Really? Because truly the displacer beast critted you.
Yeah.
So it claws went into you and was like
Oh, yeah.
snarling in your face, and then just reverted to an elven archer standing with its like hand on your shoulder, just like staring at you face to face.
Okay, I'm gonna go hog wild.
Do it.
That's my new. That's my.
Well,
new
do you want to
tagline.
maybe... She looks pretty rough. Do you want to like do one attack at a time and then maybe go back for the gold
No, I'm
Keeper
gonna waste everything on
Yes.
her dead body.
cutting her
I'm
to
gonna
pieces.
hack away at a dead body. Am I close enough to anything else to be able to attack both her and something else?
You could make your way back to the owlbear if you wanted to. The goalkeeper's on the other side of that owlbear and Izzy, so you need to do some pretty fancy flips and tricks to get there. But you could make it to the goalkeeper if you wanted to.
Okay, so you're saying I can try to kill off this elf and then mid-attack, like, spin over.
Run, do a...
Yeah.
I mean, you could attack the owlbear, or you can do a jump flip. You'd have to make an acrobatics check
To get the goalkeeper.
stick the landing to go for
Right.
the goalkeeper.
Okay. All right, so one attack at a time for the elf.
All right.
Is that what we're doing? All right.
Probably easiest.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's one attack on the elf. That's a 21.
21, that'll hit.
Okay, that's 13 damage.
13 damage?
Yeah.
The elf is still alive.
Oh, okay. All right, one more attack on
But,
the
like,
yes.
that sword went in, and it's like one of those, like, it looks like she has maybe 1 or 2 more breaths left in her.
All right. Well,
means points.
My sword's inside of her, which I know sounds weird, everybody.
I don't-
Not for your standards.
I don't
20,
get it.
20.
That'll also hit AC, for sure.
Okay. That's 11 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just needed 1 more point of
Okay.
damage.
Okay. So I look her in the eye and go like, "Sorry, it had to be like this." And then I rip my sword up
Oh, God.
and
Whoa,
cut her,
brother.
cut her in
Just
half.
split her, but only
Yeah.
in half from the top,
Yeah.
starting from the basically
From
stomach
the
up.
Stomach up.
Jeez.
And then as I do that, blood flying off of Doris. I
You
spin.
can probably fly to get to the goalkeeper.
Oh yeah,
if you want to.
I'll
Do
do
a
the
backflip.
owlbear. I'll do the owlbear.
Do a gainer.
I do a gainer,
Nice.
and
Sick.
and I attack the owlbear, and ooh, that's a crit. So that's
Oh, you technically have an advantage on these attacks because you're invisible, which doesn't matter, but
doesn't matter. Yeah.
She could hear him when he said that, and I think it means something. So there.
That's 14 damage, and I get one more attack.
Oh, boy.
was that double damage with the crit?
So
roll the.
it's 14 damage. So you break this thing's shape, and it drops back into its normal form.
Oh, that's
which,
right. It's not just an owlbear.
It's not just an owlbear. It wasn't just a magic owlbear. It would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But drops into its regular form, and you see now a 6'8" Goliath on the
Whoa.
ground. Basically, its rock-like skin has like chiseled druidic runes all in up its down its left arm and up to its back shoulder, and it's wearing kind of simple cloaks and robes. But it looks pretty messed up.
Does
And
this Goliath look familiar?
this Goliath does not look familiar.
Okay.
You've never seen this Goliath or its kind of outfits before.
Sweeney thinks all glass look the same.
we met a
Whoa.
Goliath druid before, so that's
We did.
Yeah, I know, but that's racist. 'cause-
This isn't Darnson's companion.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay,
last attack with
I get
advantage.
one more attack
with advantage.
with advantage. And 22,
22. That'll hit.
10 damage.
Oh boy. Okay. Now this Goliath is pretty beefy, so he's taken a couple of those hits. He took some of the damage that went over from your crit,
Okay.
but he's still looking pretty
Okay.
good.
All right.
All right. So up next is going to be the few of them that are still remaining, which is, well, the elven archer is dead,
Yep.
and you obliterated the tiefling.
Yep.
So really now it's just this Goliath, and the goalkeeper already went. So the Goliath is going to look up at all of you and kind of bellow out, and you feel this magic ripple out, this
No.
slowing feeling across all of your bodies.
I'd like to counterspell that. Have I counterspelled since the last time?
You
No, yeah, because nothing's happened since the last time.
Yeah, nothing's happened since, so you haven't used a counterspell yet.
Third level.
Third level, you'll have to roll.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's not the spell I thought it was then.
It might be.
Or it could be casting a higher level. Yeah, that's true. 12 plus 5. 17?
If it's a
Seven?
9th level casting, is
Oh,
it?
no, then no, I
nope.
don't. I gotta get a 19.
So you all fail.
No,
so I'll need all of you
he's
to
turning
make a
into a
test
dragon.
real quick. No, not turning into a dragon.
No.
What's he doing?
No.
Stopping
no,
time,
no.
probably.
Nope.
Can't do that.
I'll
Yeah.
need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hey, I'm gonna use Tiny Tom and re-roll that bullshit.
Jesus.
15.
Okay.
6.
Tyrone got a
God.
22.
And Izzy, what did you get?
12.
So Sweeney, Horace, and Izzy, all three of you are paralyzed.
Oh.
this feels like something you guys might have just done to one individual.
Yep.
But basically, all of you are paralyzed. You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turns to try to break this. Okay. So
Is Lorai held as well?
no, he's not.
Interesting.
So
Come on, Lorai.
basically, yeah. So Izzy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to break out.
Oh god.
Is it the end of our turn that we're making the
Look at
save?
that.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
the
right?
end of your turns. Yeah.
I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, you got it. I mean, no, you have to.
17.
17. For the end of your turn.
I get to re-roll a failed save because I have Indomitable.
Oh, that's correct.
Ooh, and that's a 20.
Oh, so you break it. Whew. And Izzy, you actually break it as well with a 17.
Boosh.
So you break the hold on you as well.
Okay.
Also, you're familiar with this spell. You know how it works.
Yeah.
Caught you off guard for a second. Okay. So next we've got Sweeney. You've got to roll for yourself.
Tyrone's going to try to act first and break the concentration if he can. That is a 22 to hit with Firebolt again.
That'll hit.
20 damage. So he's only going to make a DC 10 concentration check.
Fine. So holds the concentration.
All right. and
But
Sweeney-
takes, what is that, 10 damage you said?
20.
20 damage. Okay.
Sweeney fails the save. Oh, no, that's a 17.
You break it exactly at 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So up next is the Gold Keeper. Basically, the Gold Keeper makes the move. We've got the wounded owlbear in front of him. And from the blast of fire, the Gold Keeper goes to flip over and basically meet the wizard that's down the hall that just blasted it with fire.
There's an invisible 20th level fighter.
Yeah, I know,
in
he
between
doesn't
them.
see it. But the owlbear's going to get to swing at him. So the owlbear will get to make a
So
attack.
that's Kelly.
Oh, yeah, and you've broken the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, none of us are paralyzed anymore. Just cost us a couple of turns.
Natty 20.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
What was he trying to do?
Just go
run
past you.
So deal
Oh.
your claw damage
Oh.
with double damage.
Wow. Okay, so that was a 16 plus 5 is 21 times 2 is 42.
You did 16 damage with one attack.
I rolled 2 8s. 2 8s plus 5 is 1 hit with my claw.
Oh, that is
Times
yeah.
2.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I rolled the max you can get for a D8 twice.
So you just did
Plus
42 damage.
42 damage.
Wow. Jesus.
Remember also my claws are platinum.
Yes, that's.
Oh, right.
Oh wait.
What does that do, too?
Oh, you have to roll 2d10 on top of that. With all your claw attacks.
Oh, cool.
Jesus.
If you do anything claw-based, please write that down as well. If you can.
Oh, I rolled the lowest there, so it's just 2.
So 2 more damage. All right. Well,
44.
hey, you still did. What is that? 44
40
damage in one go
3, yeah.
44.
with an attack of opportunity. So
Was that the Gold Keeper?
could be worse. That was
Yeah.
the goalkeeper.
Now then, you also get one, Horace, because you're invisible.
Yeah, so quite literally, you just dig into him like you rip off some of that goalkeeper armor as you do. He keeps moving. Horace, you get your swing. Just one swing.
But it's with advantage, though.
Yes.
Because I'm invisi. That's a crit.
Gee, here we go.
Good job.
This is this guy's last run.
19.
19 damage. Okay, he's still standing.
And he's making his way to me.
He's going for Tyrone.
Oh, he's going for Tyrone?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
He's the one that just blasted that fire.
That's true.
Can I is it possible for me, because I want to protect Tyrone, can I try to trip him with that attack?
You would have to instead. You can't really trip. You can try to you can't really grapple either.
Yeah,
In
oh,
an
is that
attack of
like-
opportunity, no.
There are like feats that let you do that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But he's going for Tyrone, and he's going to swing 3 times.
No.
Okay.
Tyrone's
gonna
he rolled
use his-
pretty bad. So if you want to wait until I tell you, the lowest one is 13. Will that hit?
13 is his AC.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And everything else will hit then.
So-
No crits though.
Okay. He's going to use shield, which is free for us.
Okay.
So his
So-
AC is now 18.
So 2 of them won't hit, but 1 will.
Okay, cool.
So one he got is 20.
I'm glad I did that one instead of the illusory self, because the illusory self only negates 1.
So he'll take 19 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad now.
All right.
I mean, he can't ever heal, so...
Oh god.
But he's at 54 health. But he also only has half my hit points. That's the other way he dies, is if he dies.
Nice.
He gets knocked.
Just like
That makes sense.
Like all people.
Yeah.
Except us.
That's right.
And then if you dispel
And
him,
our friend.
If you dispel him, he also goes away.
Anybody we like, we can resurrect.
Yeah. Unless they don't want to come back.
Unless they don't want to come
Who
back.
doesn't want to come back to us?
All right, Horace, you're up.
Oh, wow. I feel so good about that last attack that I didn't realize. Okay. Goldkeeper is within range, right?
Mm-hmm. He is.
Actually, you know what? I want to take out the Goliath.
Oh, I didn't use my magic word for shield. Unobtainium.
I want to take out the Goliath.
All right.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that Goliath, actually. That Goliath is a huge problem.
Okay. Lowest is 13.
13.
Yeah.
13 won't hit.
Okay. Next lowest is 19.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. Then everything else is a hit.
Yep.
No crits.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did. 42
Okay.
damage.
It's the answer to everything. The life,
that's
the
right.
So much
universe.
damage you also did a moment ago to the same.
How's the Goliath look after that?
The
attack?
Goliath looks like you've taken a pretty big piece
All right.
out of him. Like
All
he's starting to look pretty worse for wear. He's not in like kind of mortal danger just
Right.
yet, but he's looking pretty bad.
Okay.
All right. So up next is going to be the Goliath. So you see the Goliath basically extend his hands at you, Horace. And you suddenly, and he's going to cast a spell.
7th level counterspell.
Okay, you stop it. Like, he does not do this.
Yeah, I'm no longer
you see,
messing around.
You see fey animals were starting to just
Nope.
appear around you, Horace.
Oh.
And
nice.
they just suddenly dissipated.
Okay.
All right, so up next is going to be Izzy.
I'm going to do a multi-attack as an owl bear onto him.
Okay. Remember to add 2d10 to each one of your claw attacks.
21.
That'll hit.
Woohoo! Hold on. Wait. I'm going to use the app.
Dice app.
I like my dice app. Okay, so what is it? 52? 52 damage.
52 damage?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Exactly 52 damage?
Exact.
You exactly get to finish him.
Oh, you smoked that dude.
So
Really?
Platinum claws come up behind this Goliath and just, what do you do?
Oh, have you ever seen like a dog try to bury a ball? Or like some.
Oh my god.
That's what I just do on his chest.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm back, you guys.
That's
I'm
gross.
back. I'm level 20. I'm back.
That's gross.
20th level druids ain't nothing to fuck with.
God. Okay.
Just ribs just emerging from his body.
Sorry.
Just a slurry of red.
So you execute this guy.
digging for China through his chest.
That's an expression.
So the goalkeeper is up next. Oh no, sorry,
No,
Sweeney's up next.
I was gonna say, it's
I apologize.
it's all good.
But yeah, so all right, there's only one of these four still standing.
Yeah. How hurt does he look?
The goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Pretty hurt at this point.
Really badly hurt?
Those claws
Pretty
really
badly hurt. Izzy and Horace took quite a bit out of him.
Can you try to keep him alive?
help. Oh yeah. Let's get info.
I'm gonna try. 2nd level sleep spell.
Nice.
Good old sleep. Haven't seen that one.
Sleepy
In a,
Pee.
It's been a
Sleep
in a moon.
it's
love
been
sleep in Pathfinder.
several levels since I've
Oh, yeah.
cast sleep.
You love putting people to sleep.
Now, if I don't meet his hit points,
It doth do nothing.
it does nothing.
And he goes next.
Well, Tyrone actually goes
Do you
next.
know when you've
That's
been
true.
tried? Like, would he know? Like, Sweeney specifically trying to put him to sleep. If
I would say he
fails?
wouldn't.
Okay.
I would say another magic user would.
I mean, he knows I'm casting
Oh,
a
okay.
spell, but that doesn't necessarily means he knows what I'm doing. 46.
You see the goalkeeper holding his glaive, wobble, and drop to the floor.
He's asleep.
Yeah.
That means we can get him. We've never
He's
done
asleep,
this before.
he's asleep
you
for
guys.
1 minute.
Yeah, normally we're just murderers.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.